Today I'm talking about policies for gravel roads made in Finland, and we made this new policies it was ready 2022, but it's have development a little bit how we implement the system. But I'm going to tell about what about this, and I hope later on you might want to talk about what is happening in other countries and what you think about this in Finland's policies. Then first is why to update policies. We had gravel road policies sort of, and why we decide to update these policies. To background, in Finland, Finnish Transport Infrastructure Agency makes policies, guidelines, instruction for maintenance and share funding to the local ELI centers, and we have this ELI centers is doing this operative work, and we are doing together work. So that's why a Finnish FTA make these policies. And we have quite a lot of gravel roads. We have 27,000 kilometers. It's 35% of state roads. Of course, we have a lot of another gravel roads, it's private roads and that kind of roads. We have, I don't know exactly, but about 350,000 kilometers. But what state is having is 78,000 kilometers. We are measuring what kind of traffic we have, and in these gravel roads we have quite not so much traffic. It's only 2%, and it have decreased. And if you think about what kind of roads we have ADT is under 100 typically, but there's a very high traffic gravel roads could be even more than 1,000 vehicles per day. But then we have also we have also paved roads, low traffic paved roads. They have ADT under 350, and we have this kind of road 16,000 kilometers. So we have a low traffic roads, but this is also gravel roads and paved roads. But what is the important here is this gravel roads have a significant impact to business life, transport chains and competitiveness. Especially this agricultural forest industry, it's important to gravel roads for them because this material comes from there. And also it's important that people who are living their area, they can go out there and use this road network. And also for commercial transport is also some transport there. Typically also we have not so great gravel roads. They have thin layers, and we have also increased sort of winter and not so winter and water condition. We have rainfalls could be more heavy. It's like as a climate change thing what we have done, and also we have some kind of specific moments. In summer we could have a very dry summer, but we could have also very dry summer, wet summer. It depends on what kind of the time is, but anyway there is a very how is it, impulsive or very heavy changes, not all the time even weather. What we are using to the roads, we have using 30 to 40 millions every year to maintenance gravel roads. This is excluding winter maintenance. This is they have a own system for winter maintenance, but it's about 6 to 7% for maintenance cost entire road network. If you compare to the traffic, it is use actually more money to the gravel roads if you compare to what is the traffic performance. And we have a thinking that in the future we really need these low traffic roads, and we have to keep them enough good condition. Our goal was that we make cost-effective road maintenance that serves movement and transport and needs for business road users and sufficient unity operation across boundaries of the maintenance contract and regional road authority. And then is this road maintenance in accordance with the policies ensure safe and functional traffic on gravel roads and maintenance in accordance with sustainable development. So this in your goal, you have to really think about how much money we can spend to gravel roads, but still we need to serve this different kind of traffic what we have across country. There's also this, what was the behind these gravel roads? I was telling about this climate change before, and that's one of the things what is there. This is increased extreme weather events, more rainy weather. This is, if you look this map next to here, it's saying that in Finland 2040-69 we are going to have less winter, and depends on what part of Finland you are. It means that we don't have so solid winter anymore so much. Actually, winter time could be very good for gravel roads, and it's sort of under ice. It's quite good to be there. But if it's not really winter, not really summer, it's very wet, and it's challenging, especially gravel roads. Then we have this movement changes. There's rural migration in and out, and also domestic tourism. This is new thing actually. There was when this Corona period started, people started to think that why not they could leave another places than big cities, and actually many moved to the another places. And there was also this domestic tourism. There was people was they have a more places to visit in Finland, sort of in the Corona times, because they couldn't go out abroad and that kind of thing. There was also traffic changes. Typically, we are going to have less traffic. If you look, there's the table. You see that there's sort of AADT classes, and what happened from 2008 these days, almost every these ADT classes or groups have decreased, but this very low traffic is increased. So we are really seeing that this traffic is coming to the other places than gravel roads. And there's also changes in business. Raw materials still are coming there, but I think there's we have a lot of wood. The forest industry, they have different places. Also this Russian thing, it a little bit changes because we don't have any more materials from Russian, and we are using that from Finland, and change this logic changes. We have also interesting thing. We have a lot of wind power, and this have also challenges our gravel road network. There's also this tourism. Okay, there are different places, but there's also this larger product units. For example, some big farms or that kind of things. They are massive units at the moment. They could be much smaller before, but now it's more like a big factory because they have a lot of different kind of animals or that kind of things. This is also challenging because they have a lot big machines and heavy loads, and this heavy loads is also challenging us because we have at the moment Finland we are allowing more bigger loads and also bigger machines. And there's also this traffic load changes. Some direction have been there's not so much traffic anymore, and other places have more. And one big change is also that we have we used I don't remember that peat. We use peat to make energy, but at the moment it's not anymore using that, and it changed our traffic. And of course, we have a need for situation awareness and predictability. We want to know what's happening in our roads. That's our good bigger goal. At the moment, we don't have so good one, but we would like to have. And also, we know we want to have better knowledge. We want to more research and development. That's also behind there. And what was the new policies for gravel roads? What we decided to make? We have a previous 3 gravel road categories. Now we have 2 because this traffic have decreased, and then we decide to make so that we have 2 classes. First classes is the busy and network signal gravel roads, and the rest is basic gravel roads. It's about 15% we have this category 1, and 85% is this basic gravel roads. We are basic resourcing, daily maintenance and repair needs to ensure gravel roads categories through daily maintenance contract. We are going to use more money in category 1 than category 2, so that is priority tool for us also. And then we was increased our gravel road target width. We have previously gravel roads width was 6 meter plus minus 25 centimeters. So new target width is 7 meter for category 1 and 6.5 meters category 2. And also there was one important extra wide gravel roads we are going to narrow to target wise. We are not going to use a lot of money to make these roads more wide, but this because gravel roads are going to anyway going wider. We are not narrowing before its target width. And this target width is also because we have at the moment bigger machines and that kind of things. There was a need for wider roads. But anyway, I think this is 7 meters almost maximum what we can offer because it's challenging our maintenance. That if it's more than 7 meters, it's we are going to get flat roads. It's not good. We need get the water out of the road, and also it's important that quite a lot of money we make to gravel. And if we have wide road, for example 10 meters, we have also 10 meters wide roads. It means about 30% more money for adding gravel, and it's not good condition. It's very important that we have a not too wide gravel roads. And we have a quality surface condition. We have a quality 3-step scale. We have previously five step. This is one of we also think it's easier to evaluate, but it's helping us to digitalize our evaluation. Now we are using pictures for that. It's later on I'm going to show it. And then we have a new values for gravel road categories. I'm going to show that later on. And one of the goals is that we remove very bad frost heave gravel road sections in 12 years. We have remove all the time these bad road sections, but we now realize that we don't actually have much of them. And only problem is that typically these bad or very bad frost heave gravel road sections are only a few meters. It's 1 to 5 meters, and it's not so long sections, and that's why we have to push to the ELY centers to remove these small parts that we can get better to better condition the whole road, because only short part could also stop the traffic in bad when this frost heave season is. A new thing is we are going to get more attention to surface softening problems in daily maintenance contract. This at the moment, we was talking about what is weather changes, and we have more and more problems with surface. It's have a soft surface. It's not only one when it's this ice and the snow is smelting, but this is also we have a problem sometimes in summer when it's very wet, but it's also after summer before winter. So it's just almost we could have problems all the year. So it depends on which part of Finland you are. For example, in southern Finland, there could be really also in winter time that kind of problems. So it's this. What is the attention here is also how we keep them daily maintenance, but also what kind of material we are going to use there, that we can what is drainage, that kind of thing. We have all kind of thing what we have to think about that. Then there was also what happened in the low-level roads. We also think that there's 2 chances that we can also change gravel road to the paved road or vice versa. So that if we are changing paved road to gravel roads, it should be very, very bad condition, and this ADDT should be under 200. And every time we have to really think what is the good solution for there. And I think these kind of things we do every year, and it's going to be more and more next year. But also we can pave gravel road, but it must be very cost effective and ADT have to be more than 500. So that if it's more than 500, it's challenging our daily maintenance, because it's really making more and more cost to keep it that. But it also this, if you make a pavement road, there should be this structures enough good that it's not too expensive to make this road. these are the main key policies. But then we have also, we see that we have to do something development, and we wasn't so happy what is going on at the moment. So we decided that we have to add education and training to the management gravel roads. This education training, it's not only few people, I think it's for all. It means that we have a supervisor, we need to have a training education for them. We have the contractor, subcontractor, all needs this kind of education. And one of the also problems that our people are aging, sort of contractor are aging, so we need new people to doing this maintenance, and we have to have tool for them that we give education training. Then we need interactive communication, automatic and mass data collection, so the fleet collection. We need to make a more efficient data collection from gravel roads. Gravel roads is a little bit challenging for having this data collection because it's changing this condition in the surface. So somehow we have to make this better and better, this to get information what's happening in the gravel roads. And then it's also this weight limit policies will be unified in all areas. We see that every year we make weight limits, depends on what kind of weather is, but it's 2,000 kilometers per year. Sometimes it could be even more, but it's policies are not same in every ELY centers or even in contract areas. So we have to unify these limit policies to everywhere. And then we have to have a cost-effective asset management through the systematic data collection. So we need to get data collection. In gravel roads, we don't have much data at the moment. But pavement roads, we have a massively more data. So, and it's much easier to actually collect from paved road because it's not changing so fast than the gravel roads. And then we want to add this two-way information sharing, also with maintenance and customers. So we need to talk about with customer what they need, and also that they also share information to us what they need to do. I think it is more like not a partnership or something like that, but anyway, we need to get more influence that customers can do anything there. It's just more like we should do together, and then we can take this win-win situation that we don't have to make weight limits too early or something like that. Okay, what were these gravel road categories? So this is actually map what we do 2022 end of that, and as you see we have quite a lot of gravel roads everywhere, and surprisingly we have more gravel roads in southern Finland than northern Finland. And this red one is this category 1, and this category 2 is blue one, and this gray is actually paved road. So it's just you seeing this bigger cities are not, there is no gravel roads. Anyway, it's many places, and there was I have to say quite a lot of work to make categorize every road from there. And what's the values what we are going to do? It was saying we change this, what it means. That's category 1, what this means category 2. So we have 3 things what we are looking there in surface. We have evenness, solidity, and dustiness. And we have a sort of basic requirement. What kind of this requirement is? We have these 3 classes in there in everywhere. This is 3 means as about enough good. It's a good saying. That second one is that we have there's not so good, but it could be a little bit moment for that. And then we have a condition value 1, which is sort of bad value, which is not allowing at all. And what we did is that typically, for example, evenness, we have this basic enough good, and then they could be this condition value 2, few moments, 5%, and second category we have a 15%, and that kind of things. And dustiness was a little bit differently than this another thing. This first class is always this 3, but it's always could be category 2 in category 2 because typically they are not important places and they are middle of forest. But there's also we are going to use that we are making exact demands. If it's in a category 2, they could be in contracts that if there is, for example, some kind of strawberry fields and that kind of things, or people are living there, there's this in this section there should be an requirement is 3. So it's handled this kind of things. It's more like a specified category. And there's this this quality of the surface. We have a number 1. People are saying this wrongly, but it's have been always this kind of 1 is the bad, and that we should not have. There's pictures, and we are seeing that we have found it, and it means that it should not have. It means penalty in maintenance contract. And in evenness, surface, there's okay, I don't read them, but surface there shouldn't be so much these holes, and that you can dodge these unevenness points, so it's very disturbing to drive. And also this solidity is that it should be not so much loose gravel that it's not dangerous. But also this dustiness should be that it is visibility should be enough good, but it can't be too bad. But this moderate is more like between good and bad. So there is bad sections, but it's not so bad that it comes to the category 1 or this not category, this class 1. And moderate, there's also, for example, solidity. There's rails that is sort of solid, but there's some loose gravel between rails. And dustiness is like that it doesn't go so far away from road. And if enough good is more like it's evenness is enough good. It doesn't have to be perfect. It's enough flat, but it's of course there should be also this so that water comes out from the road, and this solidity should be also that they're enough. They're not so much loose gravels. And dustiness is that it doesn't go outside of the road. dust. So this is actually a little bit problematic, is because we have pictures what kind of they should look, but we don't have what it is, how you measure this, for example, digitally. So we are trying to make this so that we can also measure this digitally. So what's our implementation at the moment? First was that it's very important that we just don't make a paper, but it also have to mean that we are changing our work, what we are going to do. Then we make a plan for implementation and how we're going to do it in our real life. So that gravel road policies implemented spring 2022. It meant that there is a part that there's structured things and other things what we, for example, some policies, education things, what we can take at that time when this was ready, this policy, that we can use them already. But there was also that, for example, this what we are doing in contracts, daily maintenance contracts. It takes time to get it, so it starts in October 1, 2023, and actually it's first 5th of the contracts have started, and really seeing next summer how this new policies start to work. So we have done quite a lot of changes, updating documents. For example, this 3-step surface thing that was actually from a new instruction, and it also means that we have to change our these daily maintenance contract papers. They have also changed, so actually they are changes, so they can use at the moment. Then we have started development project, research project, and different kind of team. Then we have started new measurement projects. There was actually I have done this 2 contracts. We have last one was actually we are just starting it, and another started in this year, end of this year. And then we have also done education for contracts and supervisors, and we are going to do it more later on. So actually, these kind of things we have already done, but it's not really ready. And also, what is not seeing this is we are going to also evaluate how this implementation done, or how we handle this. So we are going to look what's going on later on. This was all thing. Hopefully this gives you some something to discuss more. What you think about what we have done here, and what you think about in other countries. Could it be possible to do this kind of things? Any questions or just more discussion about this?
Is there any questions or comments?
One question here from Klaus Hermelin, Swedish Road Administration. Which type of research project have you started? What's the team of them?
There's one is gravel road mixture to use of that. It just means well, there's tools what can use this gravel road surface, and what it happens when you mixture this and homogenize that gravel roads surface. It's going on at the moment. There could be okay, it makes easier to surface when you mixture that and you actually crush the stones. But it could be also a little bit to make more surface that it could have this softness in when it's wet moment. That's one of thing. We are also going to think what kind of materials we are going to use in surface. That kind of things we are thinking to do. And if you have to, I don't remember all of it we have done. Yeah, there's also research actually. Road scanners is making this is in the vascular area. It's just this surface. This how we can measure surface with acceleration device. What is that kind of thing? We was talking about that actually before. Yeah, but I really have to look. Is this more like this?
I have one question. Henry from Swedish Road Agency. In the beginning, you mentioned 35 to 40 million euros yearly for road maintenance and gravel roads. Is this only the day-to-day maintenance, or does it include the bigger projects on gravel roads as well?
Yeah. Sort of yes, but not. We are most of the money comes to the daily maintenance. There's we are giving also some extra money for to add on gravel roads, sort of extra money for that, and also we are actually using 2 million every year to reduce this frost heave places. So this more like structure to make the structure better. It's not much, but anyway, we are going to so that ELY centers are reducing these things. So we have to find that money for that kind of things. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, there's some questions. I think can't see them well.
Hafdis, you have a question?
Hi, this is okay.
Okay. Or
Shafikur Rahman from PTI Sweden. What is a typical structural design of a gravel road in Finland? What is usually the thickness? What is the material? And do you use any kind of chip sealing?
The problem is that we have gravel roads are very different everywhere places. That they have been they have been a very they started from I don't know which year, because there was previously there was hoses and coming in, there was more and more structures. Okay, and we don't, most of roads we don't really know what kind of structure there is. But what we are doing when we are trying to make this better one, then we are typically using that we are using there's a ground material, then it's can Finnish people say suodatinkangas, but it's in English. This fabric.
Filter fabric. Yes.
Filter fabric, and then we have 25 centimeters, 32 to 31 gravel, bigger gravel. And then we have depends on about 7 to 10 centimeters. A smaller part of gravel, it's 0 to 16 millimeter gravel.
Wearing course is
yes.
called.
Yeah, and there's also we trying to get that we have a 3 to 5% surface is coming to the what is that? Yeah.
Crossfall.
Crossfall, yes.
Hello, this is Haldis from Iceland.
Yep.
Thank you, Jarkko, for a nice introduction in your talk. I have one question. You said, or two. You say that 35% of state road in Finland is gravel roads, or 27,000 kilometers.
Yeah.
Does this include the forest roads? And if
No. No, we have state roads is totally 78,000 kilometers. This is what we are using. State roads is for public use, sort of. There is no normally public use, but then we have a lot of gravel roads, private roads, and forest roads, and I think there is 350,000 kilometers about them. And then these structures are very different. They could be quite good roads, but they could be very, very poor roads. It could be only a few meters wide, and there's not actually not much drainage at all, or something like that. It's
Thank you. This definitely answers my question. I would like to inform you that in Iceland, 55% of the state roads are gravel roads. But we have a lower number. It's around approximately 7,800 kilometers of gravel roads, state roads.
Yeah, it's important in there also to have it.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, Jarkko.
Thank you, everyone. And now, if no more questions, so thanks for everyone. This is now the first webinar during this new ROADEX season, or that is starting from this year on and until 2028, and our idea is that we'll have at least 3 webinars per year, maybe even more, and in addition to other events. And next webinar we don't know, but we will inform you when it's being held. So thanks again for participation. We had a good number of participants. I saw that at maximum at least 70 people were in attending this. So this is a very encouraging number, and we will definitely continue this information sharing. So thanks again, and have a nice spring, and we'll stay in touch.
I think that this material also in